What's up, guys, and welcome to Bahrain.
Today, Formula One opens up at the Bahrain International Circuit.
Race 2 of the season.
Just in time, as the practice session
Race 1 did not necessarily go as planned. I feel like we raced a really good race all the way until that last third, but
races over the past couple of years,
thanks
to the current 3-tyre compound system, and of course the groundwork for all those strategies comes from the free practice sessions like this one.
All right, well, let's get to practicing then. Here we go. So let's go ahead and let's check out our info here. What do we want to work on? I'm gonna do the track acclimatization because that I think that works the best for me as well. Just kind of like learning the track. Dude, this is crazy. Out in the middle of the desert. Let's see what we have here. So this is gonna be an important one for us. I want to start the season well. We got 1 point in the last race for finishing 10th. And I would like to see us do a little bit better than that. So we'll see what happens. It looks like this is going to be a really, really quick one. Lots of straights. I've definitely raced this track before on previous like Forza games and stuff. So we'll see how we can do. That's kind of a fun corner right there. Going up that hill and just keeping the hammer down. All right. Not bad. We've got Leclerc pretty far behind us. I feel like we're doing okay here. Get through here, activate DRS one last time, and then it's going to be a race to the finish. Not bad. How'd we do?
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
P1, baby, let's go! Oh my goodness. All right, so we can just repeat that over and over.
Before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Martin, Leclerc, and Valtteri Bottas. Well, that wraps up qualifying.
Let's go, boys. That's what I like to see. Hopefully, Sebastian Vettel doesn't hit us again this time. Here we go, baby.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain.
Here we go.
Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix.
Okay, so we're going to have to do some pit stops. That's nerve-wracking.
Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Now,
let's go ahead and skip ahead. I'm trying to get after it, dude. Man, I don't have the pit stops down yet. I'm thinking they might be assisted, so I'm thinking we can pull in as fast as we want to. But that's a big risk because we could get a huge penalty for doing that.
Perez, Butler, and Roman Grosjean. Ricardo, Sainz.
Look at Roman Grosjean down in 10th.
Verstappen,
he finished higher than we did
Giovinazzi,
last time.
and Alexander Albon, Kubica, and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid.
Can't really talk much about that. Anyway, here we go, boys. Let's get into it.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible. Robust, but fair.
Robust, but fair. Okay. Here we go, boys. Lights out of Bahrain. Let's get it. Didn't have our best start ever. Leclerc's already in front of us. We don't. Oh, we're back out. We got him. Let's go. Oh, we've got 14 laps of this, though. Oh, it makes me so nervous. Here we go. Come on, baby. We got 14 laps of this business. I do not like being out front because I can't see who's behind me. I can't see, like, I just don't want a Vettel thing to happen again. Vettel occurrence to happen again. Took this one a bit wide. Could probably be a little bit.
We're looking good from the start.
A little bit more controlled there. But we're okay. We just got to manage our mistakes here, Trev. We can't be making mistakes. We aren't going to have DRS either, which is nerve-wracking. Dude, we are kind of taking off on these guys. I haven't changed the difficulty from the last episode. I promise you guys, it is still on 50. Unless it miraculously changed itself, which I don't think it can. I mean, they're not too far behind us, but they definitely are behind us. Whew. Okay. Maybe we're going to have an uneventful race where we can just sit in first the entire time. That would be my dream. Maybe it's just the track. I mean, this is a pretty simple track. That's the difference. Not a lot of tough corners and chicanes and anything like that. It's just kind of like go fast in a straight line, slow down and take a turn, go fast in a straight line. So that's a little bit easier for me to do properly. And therefore it probably makes it seem a little bit easier overall. It's a pretty good corner right there. All right, well, I mean, we're in a good spot. This is what you love to see. We'll see how the pit stops go. Okay. We'll also see if your boy can end up throwing this thing away, but so far so good.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Fastest lap of the race right there. Let's go, boys. Woo! That was a perfectly executed break right there. Oh my goodness. We're doing pretty all right. I love this corner, dude. Just flat out all the way through. It's I don't know, something about it. I can only imagine what it would feel like to be inside one of these cars, feeling those G-forces, feeling that force, just ripping up that thing. We're doing okay. We're not beating our last lap. Well, I guess we did in Sector 1. We did in Sector 2. We'll see how Sector 3 goes. But things are had the best Sector 3 of the race there and set another fastest lap. Things are going well. So in our last race, I mean, obviously the contact at the end with Vettel had a huge impact on where we finished up.
Let's box this lap.
Oh, shoot. The other thing that really kind of slowed us down, even before the Vettel incident, was our pit stop. So even though we're really far out in front here, we're like 4 seconds ahead of second place. I mean, that can be easily lost in the pits. So this should be interesting to see how this all shakes out. I'm not confident that we're still going to be out in front after all the teams end up pitting. So we'll see what happens. Should add a little bit of excitement towards the end of the race here. We're racing really well, though. Like I'm happy with myself. I'm impressed with myself. So hopefully we can keep this up. Can definitely feel these tires starting to not perform as well, though.
Pit now. Pit now.
Where's the pit? Where's the pit? I don't know where the pit is. What are you talking about? It should be a blue line coming off the main line. It's this. All right, I think the pits are assisted. I'm just going to send it. They're assisted. We should probably turn that off. I think that's kind of lame. But here we go. All right, so we're pitting.
Exit now.
Okay, I don't think we control the exit either. I think it's all assisted. So we can just pull in as fast as we want. I want to turn that off because I feel like it could be kind of interesting to have to actually brake. So we just dropped from
speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
P1 to P20. And made contact immediately. That's the thing that really started to kill us last time too, is all the contact, dude. We got to be careful about that. That's a nice overtake. We'll take it. Around the outside. So now we're going to have to very cautiously fight our way through the pack here. Is what I'm nervous about, is the cautiously part. Got Albon in front of us. We've got to be smart about it, because ultimately these guys are going to end up pitting, and that's going to make it easier for us. But
excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
okay, I mixed it to rich, bro. Your boy's about to be rich after this finish, baby. About to get all them sponsors up in here. Shoot, don't want to do that on that corner. That's dangerous. We're making our way through the pack here. This is nice. How do I exit this? I don't know how to exit the menu on the right. It's just gonna have to stay there. Come on, baby. I really want to exit it, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how. Woo! That was a really good overtake, baby. That was a good straight there. Shoot, I gotta figure out how to shut this stupid menu off. We need to try to get around these boys, but I don't know when we're gonna do it. I guess on the straights with DRS, which is gonna be coming up here soon. Dude, that menu is bothering me more than you guys know. It's right in the way, and I don't know how to shut it off. I've pressed X a couple times. Gotta brake early enough, make sure we don't slam into the back of them. Our teammate is in the pits. DRS time. Come on, Giovinazzi. I gotta get around you, bro. Do me a solid. I'm gonna play it safer. He's in P1 right now. I don't think he's pitted though, which means that we're gonna be in P1 as soon as he pits. I kind of want to go, like, dude, we could really secure the bag if we could get around him. We could really secure the bag if we can get around him. Come on. He shut us out. A bit aggro, but we got it done, baby. Let's go.
You made it look easy.
Got Lando Norris behind us. He's on the inside. Let's not run into each other, but let's make sure we... Oh, gosh. Lando wasn't even in the running, dude. Why was he trying to do that right there? Sebastian Vettel behind us. Why does that surprise me? Or not surprise me, better yet. 5 laps to go. Let's see if we can hold him off and not get spun out this time. Problem is he's got DRS on the straights, dude. He's coming for it. He fell back in line. So we've got to beat him in all other sections of the track, and then the DRS zones he's going to catch back up to us. So it's just going to be a long game of cat and mouse. The good news is he and I have kind of separated ourselves from the pack a little bit. So even if he passes us, if we take P2, I wouldn't be mad. Let's be real here. But obviously P1, I'm going to try to defend pretty valiantly. Dude, we could have another issue here.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, that's good to know. See, we've got a bit of a lead on him now, but then as soon as we get up to that front stretch, he's going to have that DRS and he's going to be all over our butts right here. I don't know. We've got quite a lead on him. If we could get ahead of that 1 second rule, that could be really nice. Dude, we actually gained on him on that lap. Okay. Ooh, be careful there, Trev. Let's not try too many crazy things, but all right. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I mean, our first couple sectors on this lap are good, man. We're doing well, even though we kind of overshot that first corner. We're racing. We are really, truly, like, racing hard here. I like this track a lot. New fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Gap to teammate behind is 21.6 seconds.
I'm not really that worried about Grosjean, my man. I'm worried about Vettel. I mean, if we can, we need to set Vettel as our third or our second rival. Obviously, we want to do better than Grosjean, but Vettel and I have been kind of going toe-to-toe for the first 2 races here. He might be a good pick. I think we're about to beat our last lap again and set a new fastest lap. We had the fastest sector of the race and then improved on both, down to a 136. We'll take it, dude. I can't even see Vettel on the little mini track down on the bottom right anymore, so things are going according to plan. So this is something we did in the last episode. I did like the last lap as a full lap, and I think that might be something kind of fun to do.
Final lap of the race.
Something kind of fun to do for the whole series, for every race. So this is it. This is the last lap here. We're about 5.6 seconds in front of Vettel. Solid lead. We're gonna have to spin out if
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
if we don't want to win this race. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Knock on wood. We'll see what happens. Got 1 lap of fuel remaining, so that worked out really well in our favor. And we're gonna keep pushing, baby. Our first split was not as fast as we've been in the past. I don't know. I'm not like super pushing here. Ooh, kind of off the track a little bit there. I would rather make sure we take home this victory. And I don't know. We might need to up the difficulty just a little bit. Qualified in first, stayed in first the entire time. Well, actually, we fell behind on that first corner, and then from then on, we were in first place. Dude, this is my favorite part of the track right here. Our tires are wearing down for sure. I can't wait to go to Spa and do Eau Rouge, that huge corner on the hill. That's gonna be cool when you're just flat out the entire time. But yeah, I don't know. I think it needs to be a little bit more challenging. Although again, this track is just, it's so many go fast and then stop. So I think that's why we were so good at it. So here it is, last corner, last turn. That's it. We got it. The checkered flag, baby. That's
Absolutely
a victory.
fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
A victory for Haas. Our first podium finish, our first victory of the season. Just so happened that it came in the second race.
Today. What a superb victory.
All right. I love it,
Tell
dude.
me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today.
Smooth
That
driving,
combination
baby.
meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
There aren't many teams, you know, as they come out onto the podium now, who could do what Haas have managed to accomplish here. It's hard to believe just how competitive they've already become. An amazing victory.
Yeah, screw you, Vettel. Please tell me I spray him in the face. He's actually such a good driver, but I'm upset with him over the last race. But
Let's see how the driver standings have changed.
Not bad,
that
man.
lead at the top of the table has
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
yes, ma'am. What would you like to
You're
know?
now ahead of your old F2 rival in the championship. That must feel good.
Ahead is my favorite place to be, baby. Working on that showmanship.
You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
Could have done it with my team. Car is just so solid, it can take whatever I give it. Nice.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
I'm thrilled with their support in the race. Couldn't do this without a great team behind me. This is the fans. I always put on a good show. Showmanship, baby.
Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't they?
We did work on the aero package, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to give them some props.
Great. Well, that's everything.
All right. We did it, boys. Our first win. We're definitely going to have to move the difficulty up. We shouldn't be winning. Your boy put on a show against our rival. Let's go. Got some resource points for that. All right, all looks good. Let
Great
me
work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
go to my workstation. Actually, I think we have to advance to the next thing, and I think in the loading screen, you can change your options. Yeah, we're still on 50. So I'm going to move that up to 60. I'll see you guys in the next episode.